How to read universal poker tells from any opponent. Imagine walking into a poker game and knowing exactly what your opponent is thinking without them saying a word. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, it's not magic. It's about understanding poker tells that apply across all players and situations. When you learn to spot these clues, you gain an edge that can turn the tide in your favor. First, let's talk about physical tells. These are unconscious actions that reveal what someone might be holding. For example, if a player quickly glances at their chips after the flop, they might like their hand. But if they avoid a contact or seem nervous, they could be weak or bluffing. Watching how long they take to act is also telling. A quick call or bet often shows confidence or a strong hand, while hesitation might mean uncertainty or a bluff. Handling of chips and cards can tell you a lot too. Nervous shuffling, trembling hands, or hesitating when dealing cards usually suggest insecurity. On the other hand, smooth and confident movements often go with strong hands. Body language is another big clue. Defensive gestures like hugging oneself, rubbing the neck, or nail biting can signal anxiety or bluffing. If a player suddenly stops fidgeting or changes their usual behavior, they might be holding something big. Pay attention to how focused they are. Someone staring intensely at their cards or the table might have a strong hand. Conversely, if they seem distracted or disengaged, they could be weak. Verbal cues matter as well. Excessive talking or nervous chatter can be a sign of discomfort, while calm, confident speech might mean they are holding a good hand. Now, let's look at betting patterns. These are often more reliable than physical tells because they show strategic decisions. For instance, a quick call to a big bet can mean strength. But if a player reaches 4 chips and calls immediately after you bet, they might be weak. If someone takes a long time to decide before making a large raise, they probably have a very strong hand, unless they are known to take their time on every decision. To get good at reading these tells, start by establishing a baseline. Watch how a player behaves when they are comfortable or weak. Then look for deviations from that baseline. Don't rely on a single tell, combine multiple signals to get a clearer picture. Always consider the context too. A player's style, their cultural background, and the game situation all influence their behavior. The more hands you observe, the better you'll become at noticing subtle changes. Practice is key. By paying close attention to physical actions and betting patterns, you can interpret universal poker tells that work against most opponents. Remember, it's about being observant, patient, and always ready to adjust your read based on what you see. This skill can help you make smarter decisions and improve your chances at the table.